Hi family, hi family. This is Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy. And I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the art and love of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. Yes, I am back at work for my sabbatical. It was fabulous and amazing. And my clients so far have been, what I tell you, I adore my clients. I have the best clients ever. I really do. Um, and this is a teachable moment. I really want to share this with you really quick. I had a beautiful client of mine who is a loctician. I didn't ask her permission first. I'm not going to put her information out there because I didn't ask her permission if I can share this yet. But this is general information, not so much about her, but her experience is something that happens often, very, very often. So my client was on or is on a cleanse right now, and it's with a company that's very well known. I'm not going to mention the company because that's neither here nor there, because that's not important. What's important is what happened and how she did it, and the response after the fact. So she is maybe a week, maybe 6 solid days into her full body cleanse with herbs. She came in today to get a colonic. I did a Zyto scan on her. There was some things that we need to work on. I did see hydration pop up and colon popped up, and I think her small intestines also popped up on the Zyto scan. Okay, cool, not a problem. So I get her on the table. I always focus on hydration. I do not focus on pulling things out the body. I'll do another video about why I do that. But my intent always is to hydrate, 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 hydrate. Everybody I meet, I have not met not one person who has come in outside of myself and another colon therapist that was hydrated and didn't need to be handled that way on the table. So I'm hydrating her, and I'm also using tuning forks on her, right? So I'm all up and down her body, all up the meridian lines, all over her colon, all over her headspace with the tuning forks, and it's beautiful. Everything is moving the way it's supposed to move. She is receiving fully in all her glory, like she was in it. And then there was a moment where I felt her body go, and like all this other movement started happening, right? So I knew at that moment that the herbs that she was taking for the 6 days prior to her coming in were activated by her receiving water from the colonic on the table. I felt her body like turn on and start. And then she kind of did like a 1-2 thing with her eyebrows. And I was like, she feel it, but she doesn't know what to title it. So she's breathing. All of a sudden, she had this very nice flush. Everything comes out. By that time, it was time to get off the table. She goes to the restroom. She does her thing. She comes out, and she has this look on her face like, my legs were vibrating like crazy, Mo. What is that? And I said, well, number one, that's an increase in circulation because I use the tuning forks. Tuning forks turn you back on. They realign the electricity that's moving through your body. You have to remember that we are nothing but energy, frequency, and vibration, number one. And I said, number two, because your organs and your nervous system no longer have all that pressure from all the weight you've been holding on to, now circulation can freely move through the body. So your body is waking up again. It's called awareness. She's like, okay, that makes sense. So she leaves the office. I work on a couple of more people. I come back and look at my cell phone. I have a text message from her. And she's like, hey, Mom, thank you so much for the beautiful session and bada, bada, bada. But something happened to me on the way home. I'm okay, but call me. I was like, So I called her. I said, hey, love. I said, what's going on? She's like, girlfriend, I started driving home. She said, I got very, very intensely dizzy and nauseated. She said, my eyesight kind of went crazy. She said, I started sweating. She was like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So she said she's on the highway. She said she pulled over. She said she felt like she was going to pass out. She called her husband and was like, hey, like, this is where I am. Can you come get me? I'm a little nervous. So he gets to her, or however, that happened and everything. She's totally fine. And so I'm listening to her, and I already know where she's going. I already know what's happening, and I already know what's going on with her. And she's like, Mo, well, what is this? I said, I love you. I said, you have been taking some intense herbs for the last 6 to 7 days. You're dehydrated prior to you coming in to see me. You just had a colon hydrotherapy session, and I'm going to toot my own horn because I know that I gave her an amazing hydration session. I hydrated that woman. And I said, and what happened is, you have to remember that water is the perfect conduit for change, but water is also a perfect turn on conductor. It turns things on, it activates. It is a perfect activator. So all those herbs that have been sitting in your body laying dormant for 6 days were activated at one time, at the same time. And all that cleansing and detoxing dumped into your bloodstream. The bloodstream circulates through your head, which is your brain, your heart, and your colon 3 times within a minute. That's why all of a sudden you were like, oh, shoot, oh, snap, because those herbs kicked in. The same thing, please understand me when I tell you this, the same thing happens with medication. This is what I'm talking about training with the right colon therapist who knows what they're talking about. And I'm going to bring some attention to something else that came up this week with me and somebody else. And I was like, it pays to train with the right person who's paying attention to certain things. Because what happens is you're going to activate somebody because they've been taking herbs or medication. Let's just say blood pressure medication. And they're completely dehydrated because their diet is acidic. It's all acid. They come in here and you properly hydrate them. Things are going to start turning on and start activating. They will be affected. What are you going to do? How are you going to help them? Do you even know that that was possible? Most people, when they watch this video, they're going to be like, oh my God, that's what happened after my colonic, or oh my God, as a colon therapist, that's what happened to that client. So my client's on the other end of the phone and she's like, I love you. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you in 2 weeks. And I said, I gave her some more tips. Number 1, if you can soak in the bathtub more often than not when you're doing your cleanse, that would be golden, because remember, your skin is a channel of not only elimination, but absorption. So when you sit your body and cover your body with warm water and salt, your body is going to absorb that and it's going to help you detox. That's the first thing. The second thing is when you are on a detox or a cleanse or whatever you're taking, tinctures, all that good stuff, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. And excuse me for my lips, but I've been talking like all day and teaching all day, and I'm ready to go eat and like turn my camera off. But really, really quick. Bathtub. Soak in the bathtub as much as you can. Eliminate the bubbles and use salt or no salt at all. And use colloidal silver in your water, like 32 ounces of that really quick in your bath water. And then you can also use, I also wanted to say, sip on your water like you're sipping on wine during your cleanse. It's so important for your body to have water. And during a cleanse, your body needs an extra push of hydration. You don't need to slow down. You need to increase your water when you're on a cleanse to help your body sweep out all that gunk that you're trying to cleanse out. Makes sense, right? So with that information, be blessed, go out there and be amazing and great, and be grateful that you were even here and present, right? Because you matter, we need you, and we love you. How about that? My name is Mo with Moya Body Care, and my website is moyabodycare.com. My private office is located in Torrance, California. My phone number is 562-682-0818. I am off. I'm going to eat, y'all, because I've been on sabbatical and I have to get used to my schedule again. I'm hungry. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. Have a good one.